Hey guys, welcome back. James here from Embark, and today we're going to talk about not consuming, but instead creating. So guys, of course, there's some merit to consuming certain types of content. If you have downtime and you want to relax, and that is watching a series on Netflix or going to the movies, then of course consume. There's no issue with that whatsoever. And although lots of people do this stuff on a daily basis, lots of people also scroll mindlessly through social media for hours and hours every day. People scroll and consume content that they don't care about, that they're not going to remember in 5 seconds time, and half the time the content isn't even enjoyable and doesn't even resonate with the person. But 1 in every 10 tweets, 1 in every 20 Instagram pictures, or 1 in 100 pins will just satisfy you that little bit. It will hit that little dopamine receptor in your brain. There'll be some words that suddenly resonate, or your friend's holiday snaps to look at, or that pin of that dream kitchen. They pique your interest, and just for that 1 split second, they make all that mindless scrolling worthwhile, and then it's gone. And you're left scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, trying to find another little hit of dopamine. You can argue all you want, but to me, that does not sound like a healthy way to live, not short term or long term. So I think we need to look at the way that we interact with these types of apps. Some people might delete the apps altogether, some people might just limit their time on each app. These are a few ways that you can sort of control the issue that is scrolling through social media mindlessly. But I have another solution. And my one is actually to create instead of consume on these particular apps. You might ask, well, if these apps are so bad, why would I participate at all? And that's a fair question. But the thing with this is you're actually coming at it from a completely different angle. And that angle is an angle that is way more healthy than just mindlessly consuming content that you don't even enjoy. This is about creating, this is about flow, this is about enjoyment, this is about working through a problem, this is about all of those things that are healthy. And I think that's a better way to go about it than just consuming content on these platforms. So we're all about education here on Embark, and I personally consume a ton of educational content. But at the end of the day, I'm still doing the same things. I'm still having to scroll through these different social media apps to find that good educational content, and it is a needle in a haystack effectively. So, you know, even if you want to consume educational content or content that might benefit you in a future, you still have to do the same thing. You still have to scroll, you still have to sift through the crap to try and find something that's decent. So when it comes to education and learning, this is a really good quote, one of my favorite quotes. And it goes, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. And that's from Confucius. It's been scientifically recognized for a very long time that that quote holds true. When it comes to learning, you'll actually understand the subject better if you have a go at trying to teach someone else the subject. This can be through any medium you want, so podcast, blog post, infographic, YouTube video, interpretive dance, it doesn't matter. The point is, if you have a go explaining what you're trying to learn, you will actually learn that far more effectively than if you just listen or just see someone doing it for themselves. Actually have a go at doing that thing and explaining that thing, and you will learn it, and you will learn it forever. So check out this image. So from lecture to demonstration, you're learning passively, and that's no good. And from discussion onwards, you're learning actively, and this is why you learn that better. But more than that, you actually understand what you're learning, and that's the key point. So for us, we want to be creating videos, writing blog posts, making infographics, doing Instagram carousels, and downloadable tools. This will help us to get the information down from our brains to the paper, and we can actually form our ideas into full concepts. This is how we learn and understand, and this is creation, not consumption. Some of the things I just discussed, you can do on mobile. You can make some videos, you might be able to do an infographic, you can do that on mobile, but it's way easier if you use a laptop or a desktop. So the idea is to not use your mobile whatsoever for social media apps, because you'll end up just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Instead, get on your laptop, on your desktop, and try and create something from there. If you have to use your mobile, fine, try and be regimented. But it's so much easier if you have a laptop or a desktop where you can just crack on with work and create actual good pieces of information. With your phone, there's this tiny little red notification icon, and that will be constantly pinging up when you're trying to do something, trying to create something on your phone. And before you know it, you open that notification, and 10 minutes later you've been scrolling and you don't know where the time's gone. So it's so much easier if you just do it on a laptop or a desktop. It's a quick little hack just to get you into the creation mindset as opposed to the consumption mindset. So don't consume, create. Ditch socials on your mobile, and instead try and get on that laptop and that desktop and actually create something that you really want to put out in the world and make an impact with it. So what I want to do is have a practical takeaway from this. I challenge you now for 1 week to try and limit your usage on social media apps. Instead, get on your laptop, get on the desktop, and try and create something in your medium, the medium you're comfortable with. Try and have fun with it, and then check back your usage next week and see how significant the drop of usage is, because you haven't been mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or Twitter. So I've been James from Embark. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back here with another episode every week minimum. So that's it from me, guys. Hope you have a great day. Ciao.